Title: The Haunted Hill House. Chapter 1: Arrival at Hill House. The road leading up to Hill House twisted like a serpent through the dense, ancient forest. The trees, gnarled and weathered, seemed to whisper among themselves as the wind howled through their skeletal branches. A dense fog hung over the landscape, wrapping everything in a cold embrace. James Carter, a seasoned journalist with an insatiable curiosity for the supernatural, parked his car at the rusted iron gates. The old mansion loomed in the distance, its towering silhouette cutting against the pale moonlight. The house had a sinister reputation, known for the strange disappearances and eerie whispers that plagued those who dared to enter. Tonight, James was determined to uncover its secrets. As he approached the entrance, the heavy wooden doors creaked open by themselves. A chill ran down his spine, but he pressed forward. The grand hall was dimly lit by an old chandelier, its candles flickering as if disturbed by an unseen force. Dust coated the furniture, and cobwebs draped the corners like delicate lace. Chapter 2: The First Night. James set up his equipment, a digital recorder, night vision camera, and EMF detector. He had interviewed past visitors who claimed to have seen apparitions and heard voices in the dead of night. As he clicked on his recorder, a whisper slithered through the room. "Leave while you can." James's breath hitched. He turned sharply, but the room was empty. Determined, he decided to explore. As he ascended the grand staircase, each step groaned beneath his weight. The air grew colder, and the candle flames wavered, though there was no wind. Suddenly, the door to a nearby room slammed shut. Heart-pounding, James reached for the handle, but it wouldn't budge. Then, a childlike giggle echoed from inside. Chapter 3: The Whispering Shadows. The night stretched on, filled with unexplained noises. James documented each occurrence, but as the clock struck 3, he felt an oppressive weight pressing against his chest. The walls seemed to close in, the darkness deepening around him. Shadows moved unnaturally, stretching along the walls. Then, he saw her. A young girl in a tattered dress stood at the end of the hallway. Her face was obscured by her long, tangled hair, but James could feel her gaze piercing through him. She raised a hand, pointing toward a door at the far end. Without thinking, he followed. The door creaked open, revealing a hidden room filled with old portraits. Each face was twisted in terror. In the center, a large painting depicted a family, parents with hollow eyes and a little girl whose face looked eerily familiar. The same girl from the hallway. Chapter 4: The Truth Beneath the Floorboards. James spent the following day researching the mansion's past. He uncovered a chilling story: a wealthy family once lived here, only to vanish overnight. The townsfolk spoke of a ritual gone wrong, of spirits bound to the house, forever seeking revenge. Determined to uncover the truth, James pried open a section of the floorboards in the hidden room. What he found made his blood run cold. Beneath the wood lay a collection of old bones, bound in rusted chains. The whispers grew louder, the house itself seeming to tremble. A wraith-like figure emerged from the darkness, its hollow eyes locking onto James. "You should not have come," it rasped. Chapter 5: The Escape. The entity lunged, and James stumbled back, his heart hammering. He grabbed his camera and bolted down the hall. The house fought to keep him inside, doors slammed, shadows twisted, and whispers turned to anguished screams. With every ounce of strength, James pushed against the main door, feeling an unseen force resisting. Just as he thought he would be trapped forever, a voice rang through the chaos, a name, chanted repeatedly. "At Kanchaknapong, R6F. The force weakened, and James burst outside into the cold night. The house let out a final, mournful wail as the doors slammed shut behind him. Panting, he turned to look back, but the mansion stood still, silent, as if nothing had ever happened. James never returned to Hill House. But every night, as he drifted into sleep, the whispers found him once more. The end.